I forgot I turned off the mic. Okay. Good morning and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Hey Sheed. Um, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, yeah. I forgot I turned off the mic. Okay. Okay. Good morning and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Hey Sheed. Um, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, yeah. Okay. I took the heart away. All right, one more thing. All right, let me go turn off my music. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Turn off the music. All right. So I know that you guys could not hear before. Now, for those of you who were having issues with the sound, um, for those of you who are having issues with the sound coming through both your device, I don't know, coming through the right ear, the left ear, those folks, let me know how it sounds today. I did a whole lot of improvements yesterday. So I need to know if they was worth it. I took the heart away. Oh, I asked that nigga for nothing. I took the heart away. I'm sorry. I'm in my thugging Monday morning stuff. Yeah, that's me. Mo mo mo. I hope I didn't miss no phone calls this morning because I was upstairs. I was doing mad stuff. And I left the phone down here when I intentionally brought the phone down here with me. Okay, good. All right, so let us see how this is going to go down. 7 years ago today. Let me see what photos I had 7 years ago today. What was 7 years ago? Ooh, that's after the fire. Any photos? Oh, that was me in the laundromat after the fire. 11 years ago today. I remember this picture too. I remember that picture. It's always good to have that. It's good in both ears. That's interesting. All right, so I fixed a problem. All right, Monday morning quarterbacking. For those of you who don't know what the terminology means, I guess I should define it for you because what would I be if I wasn't one of those people that gives you the wording or give you the definition of it. It's really when you just get to critique something afterwards, but it doesn't matter what the hell it is. Hey, Barb, it doesn't matter. It's a person who passes judgment on others. Um, well, judgment on and criticizes something after the event. So basically, your opinion really won't matter because the event already took place. You really can't change anything. It's just a whole conversation piece. So here on Mo Knows, we have that session called Monday Morning Quarterbacking. And today I decided to talk about our resolutions for 2022. Did you make any? Now, I know I've been very negative about resolutions, right? And the reason I've been very negative about them is because I ain't got no faith in y'all. That's the bottom line. I have no faith in y'all to make a resolution and have it stick. I was the one that said by day 11, if not by the 11th hour of 2022, you probably already broke the first resolution that you made. So now we're in the month of February. About what, 5, 6 weeks have passed in a year, 6 weeks. Um, mm, is it really? What week are we in? Can I even see anymore? Oh, that's in Japanese. I can't read that. That's some damn number to represent the week that we're in. The bottom line is a couple of weeks have passed, and 4, 5, 6. So we probably in week 6, and you're probably feeling a little discouraged. But I am here to cheer you up, because if you got a planner and if you had wrote down your big, I was watching some other planner girls, right, and they wrote down their big ideas on the screen, and they put their main resolutions on paper, right, and then they drew a circle around it. And then underneath it, they've drawn all these arrows and lines to how they're going to achieve um, success. One of the reasons why we don't have success in our dreams, beyond not planning them out, right? Not trying to set a pathway to achieve it. The next thing is we don't check in. We don't have benchmarks when we check in to see how we're doing with our plans. So what was Mo's top 3 resolutions for 2022? One had to do with finances, right? Get my finances in order. And as you could tell, I have mapped that out. I'm sitting up here trying to challenge myself. You have your own planners too, Elemental P. So I mapped that out, and I tried to put out how it would deal with the finances. I have a financial goal, and I never really said what my overall financial goal was for this year, because I just didn't. But I have a financial goal, and the goal is towards doing something. So I've made that clear. Then I have a personal goal, right? Which I call my relationship goal. And that was dealing with everything relationship wise. All my relationships, business, professional, social. Those were all the things that I wanted to address. So I just put them in one category, relationships. So like how I construct this channel and the things that I'm doing to change the channel. And last but not least, there was my there is my continued goal for self-development. And self-development is everything surrounding that attitude that I have, and how to perfect that, so that it doesn't work against me, as well as where I find myself professionally, what I need to do to make Mo more profitable. So I got self development goals for the channel. I have self development goals for my personal, and I have self development goals for my professional life. So everything around me, I have 3 core things that I'm working on: finances, relationships, and self-development. And with that, I got them in the 3 areas of my life that is convoluted right now: my professional life, my personal life, and then this YouTube life, because it's intermingled. So every goal, I have attempted to work on it to get the best out of it. They are hard to manage simultaneously. I must admit, they are hard to manage, because at any given moment, something could go wrong. But I find myself to be at my happiest right now. I don't know why. I just find myself to be at my happiest. And that's where I am. Oh, let me see if this thing worked. I didn't even test this thing this morning. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I had the weirdest thing happen last night. Tell me if you want me to tell you about it. Well, I spent the last couple of nights with LMNOP over there on his channel. Really reuniting. Like, shout out to LMNOP because um my favorite guys were on his were on his channel, and I was so happy to be there with them. You know why they're my favorite guys? Well, favorite guys, like my favorite YouTube um dudes were all on LMP this weekend. So I got to spend one day with Jay Shine on the platform, and then I got to spend a day with Era Black. So if you don't know them, too bad for you. They're my favorites. Not only because they like me in terms of they like my vibe. So when somebody likes your vibe and they respect your vibe, I just gotta celebrate that, because around here there's so much disrespect that it's very hard to find the people that really respect your movement. So I have I have that. So I spent like 2 good weekend nights with 2 good dudes and LMNOP. Discussing crazy stuff. But let me tell y'all something about having good supporters, right? Versus fans, right? LMP, I get up on his platform. So he goes and finds pictures of bags, and he's like testing me. Like testing my swag. Now, most people would find that a little underhanded and be like, yo, he's dissing you over your bags, your addiction with bags. But I found it, I like was laughing about it because it meant that, like, I don't know, it just was like, let me quiz mode. It wasn't a negative thing though. I don't want you guys to think it was. It was different. So it was like I just felt like welcomed there. Like, hey, this is what we're doing. Um, so thank you for that, because if I wasn't feeling, let me just say this. If my weekend has started out sad, you guys without knowing, you guys really picked up my spirit, and I appreciate it. So thank you, LMP, Jay Shine, and Era Black. Now, each one of those guys, right? They are very, very, like, there's got to be a certain woman that can hang out with them. So I don't consider myself one that can hang out with them. But at the end, Jay Shine said something to me that I thought was I appreciate it at the end of the thing. So I guess you had to be there to see it, to hear it, whatever, about who I am, or what I look like on this platform, or how he perceives me to be on this platform. And I was flattered, to say the least. And that's about it. So on to other stuff. It made me reevaluate. Oh, there was other things. It wasn't just the bag collection. We actually did a, if this was your house, what do you think about this room? So he had like pictures of stuff, right? And we was just going on our, like, could you see, especially the bathrooms, like we was like in dream bathrooms, dream houses, dream, like anything that would just spark you to be like, that's something I want one day. Is this something that you like, or whatever? And I thought it was I thought it was a cute, I thought it was a cute show. You need to learn how to edit videos, LMP, because I think that's one that could have lasted up there. Because I know you take all your videos down, but that's one that could have kind of lasted, or at least that segment could have, because it was pretty good. It's pretty decent. Um, Arab Black. I got off the show because I hit the button. But there is a part of me that always says when men are talking men stuff, that is not the place for woman. So I was kind of like getting off of there anyway because I was like kind of silent because I didn't want to interrupt men's thoughts. That's just me being abundantly respectful. And that was that. So that's it. They always throw out these words, patriarch, thing, especially Jay Sean. And I'm just like, oh, that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm one of those women that do that thing. Anyway, moving on. What are you doing, Mo? I'm still working on my members only button and how I'm gonna roll that out. I'm still working on that. And I'm probably gonna really I'm doing other things. That's about it. I'm doing other things. I'm playing in the big girls arena. I'm tired. I think that there has been some criticism this year that I really didn't appreciate. Like, I don't like nobody calling me no fucking side hoe when I ain't nobody's side hoe. Nobody puts Mo in the corner, so to speak. So that has really like pissed me off because it's just one of those things that you just be like, people speak negativity on your name generally when you're popping, when you're up and popping. So to hear that really annoys me because I ain't a side hoe until I take your man. Like, so this is the truth about some women out here, right? You can't be calling anybody anything unless she took your man. You understand? Then you can call her whatever you want to call her, but the only thing you can call her is just not you. So at the end of the day, like, the only woman that could rightfully call another woman aside anything is the one who has the main man and some other woman is taking your man. Then you got the right to call her aside anything. But if you look at me on this YouTube and women who you'll never see in life will refer to you as a side hoe, I have to reflect on the relationships I have with the men around here that I respect to the utmost and who respect me, and be like, who the fuck she side hoeing? Who did you want that I took? That's a good question to ask. But when people dibble and dabble in sex trafficking, they think everybody's side hoe material because they used to exploiting another person's qualities for their own benefit. So on the YouTube, there has been no change. When you see somebody who ain't got nothing to do with somebody making videos about them, calling them a side hoe, it's because in their day-to-day, they are accustomed to trafficking shit. So to come on here and traffic a bitch for their own channel prosperity is not unreasonable. It's something that you can consider as happening. And there's a few of them that do this because that's the only way that they can exist. The rest of us are out here creating content and coming to you with clear, concise thoughts that we've developed to have a conversation with you that is not about anybody other than oneself. When I start my conversations based on me as the focal point. When I speak on others, I speak on others' impact on me or how they have received my message and decided to take it to their next level or what have you. But at the end of the day, the person in the middle of that discussion is always me. It's something about me. If you can look at your conversations and you can see that you are doing your content about somebody other than yourself, you have to ask yourself why. If you start off your content and it's got other people's name in the title, etc., etc., you have to ask yourself why you do those things. That is a self thing that's wrong with you. And that's when you should pick up a resolution for 2022 to work on your relationships, to self-develop yourself, to really work on those two areas, because there's something more deeply rooted. And I can assure you, it's not mo. But anyway, that was my critique about things. Um, I'm confused. I confused. I guess I forgot to do something. But I will tell y'all about. I don't know if I'm gonna really. I'm always preferencing what I'm gonna talk about on here. Um, cause my question becomes, what do I want remixed? By the hater gators. Opposed to it. So I'm not used to anyone coming in here calling me gorgeous. Um, so welcome to Penny. It puts my mind at thinking. It makes me start to think, because I'm not used to it, so I'm just gonna be honest. Um, but I'm about to get that virgin type security out. Cause I must have forgot about it. Gotta get that virgin site security out. Right now this is gonna be at the lower level of it. Let's get the likes up this morning, because it's a Monday and you rose at the end of the day. It's a Monday, you got up, everything was thing. I just I think it's funny because I was singing Heart Away this morning. You took the heart away. Um by that guy with the D name. I forgot his name, but shout out to his song. And so um I asked that nigga for nothing. I took the heart away. Um then somebody comes in with a name Penny. It never ceases to amaze me around here. Um yeah, I know that I've taken a little bit more liberty to be kind in the last 24 hours. Reminds me, I think I'm gonna do a series, because if Sex in the City or whatever that new show is called, and that was it. Ended well. They did their finale for the season. I think that's what it was. Um, and they're hoping to get picked up the next season. So I can't wait to speak to Wit to figure out like what she thought of the last episode. We've been having this whole girl thing about Sex in the City. I'm trying to see how I can incorporate a conversation around that around here, but I never know anymore what I could discuss with women without somebody else making it their constant. So I've been like trying to like not have certain conversations take place on my platform, not to mess up somebody else's not to have people coming for other people unnecessarily and making content out of them. So I don't tend to do a lot of sharing, caring stuff, but that's just where we are at. And that's it. Any questions, comments, or concerns? In terms of what's on my docket, today starts the I guess jury selection for the men who I feel like this is a wasted trial, but whatever, who am I? The Ahmaud Arbery trial. So this one now is the federal level trial, and it's about the hate crime. It's a hate crime trial. So the hate behind the gate trial, right? For whatever that is. I gave y'all my take the other day. I said that the mother said her intent really is to show that it was not self-defense, but it was actually a hate crime. Put that to bed. So I'm gonna take her on that. I'm gonna take her at face value for that. Next thing, who's next? Oh, we should have another trial starting this week. Hold up. Let me go back to my trial log. I took the heart away. I see we picking up the same stuff again. Okay, here we are. I need to find out what happened in this trial. There should have been a Texas trial on, so I'm gonna have to go look for it against Aaron Dean. I'm gonna have to look for it. I try to keep my trials in one place. Oh, I didn't have any for the month of February. The one that we will be watching in March is going to be the Nipsey Hussle. Eric Holder goes on, and they have to deal with him then because they're violating his rights to a speedy trial if they don't. So March has two trials, which will be Tao, Kwong, whatever, and Lang. Those are the other trifecta of police officers. Now, I did see Yvonne's video this weekend regarding the latest police-involved massacre, police-involved shooting in Minneapolis with the dude on the sofa thing. I can't give y'all an opine into it, one, because I didn't know what happened until Yvonne's video. Even though I came live the other day and said I saw Baldy Beans, what's his name? I said I saw him on some conference call with Emmanuel somebody. I saw him on a conference call talking about something the other day, but I was too busy watching the other trial to pay attention to him. I was too busy watching the Tennessee trial on the guy that shot the people, the black people in the Waffle House. So I didn't really pay much attention as to why Ben Crump was on the screen, but now I guess I should have, because there was another police-involved murder. So I will see how this turns itself out before I decide if we're gonna cover the trial, or if there even becomes a trial. So I have to do a little bit more due diligence on it before I see if it's something. Right now, my gut says it's not gonna go to trial, and I love the way. But I do want to talk about something that's going on. I love these protesters in Minneapolis, right? Because in order to force the trial against Kim, who should be going to, she should be doing, I think it's towards the end of the month though. The Kim Porter actually, her thing should have been moved up when these attorneys weren't doing anything for the other clients that they had. But anyway, the Kim Porter trial is this month also. They love to go and protest at the House of the Judges, at the so their protests, in fact, are intimidating the officials into action. And normally the action is they recuse themselves from the case for some reason, or they quit or whatever. They don't want to be representative. But those are hands on the ground activists that understand their state and whatever's going on in their state. So I can't begrudge them for it, because I don't know the politics behind it. But one thing we do know about justice, injustice requires political influence to overturn. Justice just requires honest people doing what they're supposed to do and getting to a solution. So that's kind of interesting to me. Anything else? Do y'all have any cases out there I should be following? I still have not requested the materials in the Cardi B case, but I will, because I'm still concerned with what was the real issue there. Was it what we heard on mainstream media, or was it what Tasha K alluded to in her concession speech when she lost, wherein she says she was going up against the media, she was going up against First Amendment exclusion stuff, and the fact that she's able to pay off this whatever the imposed penalty has me baffled. And the fact that most people reported that she would lose her channel, and it sounds like she still got her channel. So a lot of conversations that were had didn't come to fruition. But so we'll see about that. But there are a lot of people now taking. I don't know if they were taking digs at Tasha K before, because I never watched her. I may have seen Here I Go, but I never watched her. So let me correct this. She was not a frequent, because I had this on a panel recently. I never watch you. And a person like, you watch this? So it's like saying I never drank, right? So if you had one drink, you just defeated the statement I never drunk. So I am not a fan of Tasha K. I'm not subscribed to her. So it's by rare chance I may have seen one or two of her live streams. Very few. I can definitely count hers on a handful. And that's about it. And she's got other issues out there, because she's got the situation with the R. Kelly thing. That I did hear about way before I heard anything about the Cardi B. The R. Kelly thing. So, questions, comments, concerns. I'm starting to feel a deja vu moment today. And that's it. I think I'm going to end like that so that I end on a good note. Mr. or Mrs. Penny, we were hoping to hear more from you in the chat. Anyway, that's what it is. Beauty is skin deep. You got to go beyond those layers to really find out if a person is gorgeous on the inside. That's all that really matters. People get wrapped up with everything that's on the outside, and that could be taken away from you at any given moment. If somebody only likes you for your appearance, it's going to be hard to sustain that person if your appearance disappears. When people like you to your core, They will rock with you until your core is no longer there. I'd rather have I'd rather have 8 followers of my core principles than 8 followers of my divine beauty. Um, because as you age, that goes. Anyway, those are my thoughts for this morning. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow with my 2 Thoughts Tuesday. Gonna be hard. I'm a little distracted, but I'm gonna try to come up with something. I work behind the scenes with some people to establish something. Ivame is going to kill Momomo because I have been tardy to the book club, and the reason why is I can't stand the damn book. I can't even bring myself to deal with this book. So, with all due respect, we're going to have to change it up. We're gonna have to change that book up because I really can't take it, and I really don't want to be there with it. So if y'all got some book suggestions for this year, I saw 1 or 2 that might actually made a list. I'll tell y'all what I got so far. 1, 2, 3. So 3 books are contenders. Nobody's Magic. Don't ask me what these books are about. I just wrote the title down. She gonna come out now. She gonna come out swinging. I can't. And I tried to like go ahead in the book. Like I really did. I tried to how do you call it? I tried to go ahead in the book to see if it was just me. And I couldn't do it. Like sometimes I do go ahead to read and see if I could do it. I almost asked Glib to borrow the book so I could see the book, but I think he told me his copy is I don't think it's a hard copy. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. He has it. I don't know if it's in a hard copy or whatever. I almost asked him to see it, right? So I could see the layout of this book. So I go into Barnes and Nobles and then I saw it and I was just like, I'm not purchasing this because I'm just not that into it. Well, I hope all is well in that situation. So these are the books that I'm considering. Nobody's Magic, Wahala, which is spelled Wahala. So if I said it wrong and you are from whatever that language is, Wahala. If you're from there, let me know. And then there's this other one, which it might be along these same lines, right? Civil Rights Queen, Constance Baker Motley, and the struggle for equality. Now you do know in the month of Black History Month, these videos, like your whole life gets turned into, let's talk about the Black experience. And you start to see more books that are detailing the Black experience. I go back through watching some stuff about the Tulsa, Black Wall Street to be exact. Something I never knew about until I came here on the YouTube. This Black Wall Street thing never existed for me, but I learned about it on the YouTube. Let me see. After that, oh my goodness, this year the Emmett Till story, if I do say so myself, has been very consequential. And I think it comes in the light of the modern day lynching of Ahmaud Arbery that brought to bear more stories about Emmett Till. And the fact that people recanted or whatever But there's a book out. It's called Emmett Till. It's written by this Timothy Tyson guy. A part of me wants to read the book, but it's written by a white author. So to me, it's like it's definitely commercialized for profit. So I've been on the cuff about that. I've been on the cuff about that one. Um, so I don't know, but this civil rights queen, Constance Baker Motley. Oh, that's her name, Constance Baker Motley. Um, and the struggle for equality. I might want to read that one. Um, I might want to read that one if I had to do a Black History Month book. So we'll see. I'll see how many hours it is. I didn't do no research on it, and I didn't buy the book. Um, but I'll see. And I gotta look and see if I want to buy the book or if I. That's another thing. I didn't go into this electronic field and buy the books, and then I don't want to read them there. I want to have the book in my hand. But I'm more open to that. Anyway, comments, questions, concerns. You guys can always either write a comment at the bottom of if you at the bottom of a video in the comment section if you have a book that you think would be a good suggestion for us to read. That would be a good look. Um, I really wanted to read books written by blacks, inspired by blacks, and all about blacks. Um, Cause it is what it is. But I've been, a little bit more open-minded to who I consume. I've been a lot open-minded to whom I should consume. Um, uh, that's about it. I don't even know. But I do need to cuddle up to a good book. Uh, just because I haven't really done so lately. And that's it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a wrap right there. Um, so I can go log into work and make me some breakfast. Cause I don't know what's going on. But yesterday I really didn't eat anything in the morning. Does it always have to be a book? What about private screenings? What kind of screenings? What do you want to watch? What do you want to watch? What do you do tell? What do you have in mind? Oh, let me see something. I want to change that look while we're here. So let me just do it in real time. Because I think that looks. So we're going to change it up a little. Let's see how this one goes. Do tell. What do you want to see? I like that one. I like that better. That looks better. Ooh. No, do tell. Why are you laughing, Barb? You're finding everything funny. I want to know what we should be doing. Like, but I have to find me. I have to. I bought all this stuff to go back to making smoothies like we did with Exhale. Well, we never finished that one. Yeah, we could. Oh, you missed when we did Runaway Jury. Oh, so I think it was Daniela that was in there with me. I have to check. It was Daniela. I always mix up Daniela with Miss Natural New Orleans. So I believe it was Daniela. We watched Runaway Jury. Uh, yeah, we could do that. There's some dead black folks I knew nothing about that I could definitely do some screenings on their stories. They're all in my No, you did not do Runaway Jury with us. It was just me and Daniela. It was just the two of us. Um okay, wait a second. But all right. Cuz I did see some like last year we did Sam Cooke, the death of Sam Cooke that I didn't even know was all of that. Um well, actually we didn't do gosh, the years are passing me by. We didn't do that last year. We did that the year before last cuz last year I really didn't do nothing. My mom was sick. So this is all the year before last when I had relatives on handshake, and it was a good place to be at with women exchanging thoughts and stuff. And I had my brother from another mother who I don't know what the heck he's into this. That. Oh, that reminds me. None of you guys guessed who I spoke to the other day on the phone. So either one, you didn't watch my video yesterday, which was very short, and I don't understand why you didn't watch it. Cause I came live from the supermarket, and then there was, and I was like, guess who I spoke to, on the phone for like 3 hours the other night, and I enjoyed every moment of it, and I got to give y'all an update about him. And it was a good conversation. I hate guys. This is like when you have guy friends that are your friends, and they come to share with you their like when something's going so well for them, whatever, right? But um I don't know. Like so he's like, I got some stuff to talk about. Oh, first y'all gotta guess. I got time. Let's guess. I was gonna put up a poll. You know what? I think I'll do that for two thoughts. I'll put up a poll today and I'll put some people's names in it and be like, guess who I spoke to? And I'll do a poll and see if y'all guess who I spoke to. But I was sitting up there, and actually, I was like in a very good mood. Speaking to him, and I was just like, yeah, one of those things. It's just like one of those things. All I'm gonna say from the conversation is never take for granted the people that are around you. But um, I will say this to men because I think y'all forget. A closed mouth won't get fed, nor will he get. Ooh, I almost did bars, but I'm gonna keep that. Y'all can substitute that for whatever you want to substitute. But I was just about to say that, girl. Bye. Something wrong with you. Anyway, a closed mouth. Oh, Ivame, you're the one with the two earbuds situation. Do you hear the stream different today? I did some setting changes. So are you hearing it in both earbuds? And wherever Glib is at, the question is for him as well. Are you hearing it on both earbuds? And let me do the other thing that is missing. Um But I had a good it was a long overdue conversation. All right. Now I need Glib cuz this is interesting. So on this mic thing, mind you nothing. What you mean you thought I was muted? How could I be muted if I'm talking? How could I be muted if I'm talking? I'm so confused. I like that one better. I want to make something like this for down here at the bottom. I just don't like that color. I wonder if I could change that color. Oh, I wonder if I could write the guy and tell him I want to use that color. Oh, so do you want to put in the second one and see if it works? But hold up, I was going over here to something. Oh, I might not be able to do it. How? Why couldn't I manipulate that while I'm live? That's crazy. Oh, okay. All right, good. But if you was to like, so let's do this, right? You don't have to have both of them in at the same time. We just want to know if both sides work. So you could like switch over and put the other one in and see if it works. And take out the other one, you know? I don't know. Oh, let me see. There is something I'm gonna do for some other kind of sound so that it only picks up my voice. All right, let me do the music thing because I didn't do the music thing. I just put two buds in, only one works. Okay. So which one is working right on? Well, this is what I'm trying to perfect. But it doesn't mean I'm doing a great job. See, for me, both of them are working. And before, they weren't both working. So, like, when I go like this, I can hear in that ear. And then when I go like this, I can hear in that ear. Before, I was only hearing in one ear, like the rest of you. But just because it worked for me, don't mean it's going to work for everybody. Hey, Miss G. You out on the street yet? Doing any chronicles? Any driving through the streets? Going to work? On your way to work? Yeah, I didn't eat breakfast yesterday, and I was just like, so I bought all this smoothie stuff to do my smoothies again because I want to get healthy. Because I don't know. I guess somebody called me fat or something. I don't know. I was being fat shamed. Cell phone as webcam. Yeah, not gonna do that. I got. Am I wrong for not paying the kids that shoveled? Are you stupid? If the kids came and shoveled your snow, lady, and you didn't pay them, that's something. Yeah, you're wrong. You know, people be having. Am I wrong for not paying the kids that shoveled my driveway? Absolutely. But I remember one time my son, I was so mad. My son shoveled the lady downstairs, Miss Garcia. My son shoveled. No chronicles today. Okay, my son shoveled um Miss Garcia's car out during one of these snowstorms. So you know it's so bad if you're on the Traduciary streets, right, in New York City. That means that the plow never really comes through your block. And if you're on New York City Housing Authority's grounds, you could just forget it. The only people that shovel you out is New York City Housing. So here come these guys through there. So my son shoveled her out. She gave them $1. So my son came upstairs. He was like, "What am I supposed to do with $1?" I said, "Go around the corner and buy her favorite bag of chips or something. Mommy will pay you." He's like, Now I know we're not supposed to ask them for no money. He said, but $1. He said I was actually looking at the dollar to see if it was missing some zeros. I'll never forget that. I was just like, Cheek was so mad. He was like, the next time it snow, you just bypass her car. I was like, we'll just pay him. He was like, and you know, he said something because she had the sons who was supposed to be like big. He said something. He was like, you know, your mom's cheap as shit. She gave my son $1 for shoveling out the snow. I'm gonna ask my son about that when I speak to him later today. But like, he remember the time she paid him $1 for shoveling, and she thought she did something big too. She was like, I'm gonna give them something for it. That's what happens when you. I could blame that on the alcohol for certain. And that's some serious shit right there. Let me see. And that's that. So, anyway, not much going on over here. Oh, what's up and around here? Let me just what's up, y'all. Because I like when I got the stuff working right. I be so proud of me. Good morning. Hey. Ho. Wait a minute. So that one is beaming face with smiling eyes. Oh, that's what that emoji is. One thing we are learning is what are the emojis called? So that's the beaming face. I thought that one. The green screen is looking good. Okay, we be on. So after I get my lower thirds together, right? I've decided I'm not gonna do the scrolling text. I know how to do it. I just think that it would be a distraction for me sitting here watching the text scroll. So that's not going to be a good look for me. But once I get my lower thirds, then I'm going to work on the set. Because the set hasn't been developed yet. So I'm going to work on the set next. But thank you. You know, actually, somebody sent me a picture during the live to show me the quality of the thing. Shout out to that person. Up to their old tricks again, but nevertheless, they sent me a picture. Believe it or not, I know that some of you can't come in my room, and I get it, and I understand it, because the community at large will lynch you. So I'm not, yo, that shit is amazing, though. I kind of like, I'm looking at the picture and it does look really good. So now I'm still working on sound, and we doing some things around here. And that's it. Yesterday I did go to the mall with the Macy's with the Louis Vuitton in it. The line was so long because, you know, it's Valentine's Day and folks are deciding what they're going to get people for Valentine's Day. Y'all know how y'all do. Y'all and y'all rituals be killing me. I don't know what to say about y'all and y'all rituals. And that's that. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that next. I have an idea for what I want the set to look like. I want it nested. I got an idea. And so I'm at the Louis Vuitton store, and guess what they got at the Louis Vuitton store? So I did not go in Louis. I did not buy anything in Louis. I was looking at the windows. So they have put chess pieces in their windows. Now, if any of y'all know me, I'm like so enamored right now with these chess pieces. They got big human-sized chess pieces, And it reminded me, y'all remember season 1 when I went to the mall and the mall had the giant chess game in the middle of the floor? And I wish I had taken a picture, but I know which videos I know which video it was when I was in the mall. I found the video basically. I was looking for it yesterday of the big chess game. So I'm definitely snatching up that picture. I just don't know what thumbnail it's going to be. But at the end of the day, I saw it and I was like, oh. So they have the Louis Vuitton bags sitting on. I took some pictures of it. They got some Louis Vuitton bags sitting on the chess pieces. But that was like, yeah, big human size, put together, looking like they Lego chess pieces put together. They had the bishop and the rook. Yeah, the bishop and the rook and the queen. In the window. So that was interesting. Yes, I took pictures. I took pictures. Yes, indeedy, I took some pictures. I certainly did. I certainly did. No, I can't show no pictures on here because then somebody will call me, text me, or something. But I took some pictures. But it was busy, if I'd say so. Because I tried to make it the thumbnail this morning, but I didn't want nobody to think I was shopping or anything. But it looked busy or whatever. But the store was busy. Like it was busy inside there. And I saw my girl, and I'm gonna text her. I really don't have, to be quite honest, I really don't have a bag I want in mind. Like I think I'm like content. Ain't that, like, I got such a bigger need right now that a bag is not it. So, and when you don't got nowhere to go, it's hard to keep buying something and you got nowhere to go with it. And that's about it. But yeah, I'll send you some of the. I'll email you the pictures of it. It was weird. It was just weird. It was weird, but they were big chess pieces nonetheless. I do anything to get behind those pieces with. I don't know. When I grow up and my channel blows up, I'm gonna be able to have a shoot where I'm just standing with my chess pieces. And that's it. Anywho's, let me go. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the letters. No. It was brought to you by the M and the O. Sissies. Laters, guys. See y'all later.